it is important to parameterize your descriptor because you would like to be able to reuse and repurpose the workflows that you write. It allows for flexibility, it allows for modularity if you define variables as placeholders. And then you can use those defined parameters into subsequent parts of your task, such as in your command block, in your output block, or in your runtime block. So pretty much everything can be parameterized, but is this always a best practice? Sometimes you might actually want to hard code parameters or hard code values into your descriptor rather than keeping them as like a variable to fill in from the JSON later. That might be a case. One example case is you might actually want to give it just the Docker image, the actual name of the Docker image, in order to make sure that that Docker image will be used. And it would be required to use that specific Docker image to run your workflow. This can make it more secure and make your workflow more precisely reproducible. And say, in the case, say that this is the workflow you're attaching or you used to generate some data for your publication. So maybe you would want to hard code some specific parameters in that case. Otherwise, it's a great idea to parameterize variables. So once again, you could reuse or repurpose things in your workflow. And once again, when you define your parameters, they're usually typed. But to actually use them, you have to enclose them in this bracket $sign syntax here.